Does anybody not know what the vocal fry is? Because I know there's some new folks and some folks that maybe haven't been in my rehearsal. So I saw a few hands go up. So the vocal fry is, it's sort of like the sound of a creaking door or haunted house. I don't know how to describe it exactly, but it's the sound of the vocal cords coming together gently in the proper position for singing. So it shouldn't be loud, it shouldn't tickle or hurt or make you cough. It's just a very gentle sound. And then we don't take a breath, we go right into singing. Goo, 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 goo. Some people have trouble making the sound, which means that the vocal cords just need some help coming together. So if you're having trouble making the sound, you could do this. Uh, 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 you could just do little restarts and try. Yeah, frying eggs is another however you want to think of it. Goo, 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 goo. If you can't make the sound, if you find this exercise just doesn't work for you, you could just do the goo 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 part that's on the end of it, or you could do a hum. Goo 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 goo. Goo 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 goo. Goo 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 My phone's buzzing. Let me see if it's my wife trying to reach me. I looked at the number of participants like 2 minutes ago and it said 20, and now there's 37. I take that to mean there's absolutely nothing else going on in the world at this moment. Let's try a simple hum. I used to hate hums. I used to think they were really difficult and they weren't really doing anything for my voice, and now I love them. so I just switched over into head voice. Do a quick slide for me. Ooh, another quick one. Ooh. Now let's try this. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Roxanne, I'm intrigued that your image is upside down. I think that's a cool feature. Wah, 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 wah.
I have no idea why it's upside down. Help.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, well, that's kind of like life these last couple days, but thanks.
I like it.
Look,
Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Somebody commented that if you stand on your head, your image will be the right way around. Oh man, that's funny.
maybe she's in Australia.
Yeah, she's in Australia. Or if she went to Australia, it would be right side up.
That's right.
See, we're very practical. We're very practical with our suggestions. Wee, 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 wee. Wee, 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 wee. Wee, 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 wee. Wee, 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 wee. Wee, 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 wee. So now we can do lip buzz, tongue trill, or raspberry. So it's either with the tongue or with the lips or whichever one you can do. They all have to do with helping the tongue relax or helping the airflow to be managed. The idea with the lip buzz is that eventually you don't use your hands, you just use the lips, but at the beginning sometimes we need to use the hands to help. Sometimes my eyes vibrate like Cookie Monster when I do that one. Couple quick slides. Ooh. Just trying to get the head voice involved. Okie doke, you should feel a little bit warmed up. Let's work on First Noel for a minute, please. In fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 Noel. Born is the King of Israel. Just that much again, please. Here we go. Lovers Noel, the angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds and fields where they lay. In fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 Noel. Born is the doing so far? Anybody feel like they need help on that opening section? Okay, now we're moving on to letter B.
They look at her, they look at her, and saw a star shining in the east beyond them far.
Let's do this section again. Basses only, please. Here we go, basses. Ready, go.
They look at her and saw a star shining in the east beyond them far.
Just the basses again. Here comes. Ready, go.
They look at her and saw a star shining in the east beyond them far.
Tenors at that same spot. Here comes tenors. They look at her and saw a star beyond them far. once again. Just the tenors. They look at her.
They look at her and saw a star beyond them far.
How you doing on that one, tenors? A little bit tricky. Mostly the timing of it. Here comes again. The basses come in. They look at her.
They look at her and saw a star beyond them far.
Tenors and basses together. Thanks for your patience, altos and sopranos. Your time is coming. Basses and tenors together.
They look at her, they look at her and saw a star shining in the east beyond them far.
How you doing on those tenors and basses? You feel like you're getting it? I know it's tricky. Let's move on here. Let me park it here. I'll go back one measure so it's more like an even number. Here comes the soprano alto thing that follows. Let's just do altos for a minute. Here we go. Here we go again. sopranos. And to the Here we go, once again. And to the end. The two together, please. How we doing, altos and sopranos? I'm going to go back to a few measures before 41. So we're going to do the tenor bass duet and the alto soprano duet. Okay, so I'm starting like top of page 6.
They look at
See where I am? Does everybody see where I am?
They look at her, they look at her, and saw a star shining in the east beyond them far.
One more time, same thing. Basses.
They look at her, they look at her, and saw a star shining in the east beyond them far.
Altos. Beginning again, please, from the very beginning.
In fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 Noel. Born is the King of Israel. They look at her, they look at her, and saw a star shining in the east beyond them far.
And now we're at the section at 93. So I'm going to put a rehearsal marking on my score at 93. You know what I mean by that? put 93 in a box so it looks like the beginning of a section. Some publishers do that for us so you can sort of tell where a new section begins. It's really helpful in reversal, but some of them don't, which is less helpful. Okay, let's do tenors and basses at 93. Let me mute the sopranos and altos for a second. Here we go.
Noel, 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 One is the King of Israel.
Just that much. Let me do just the basses for a second. Here we go. Ready, go.
Noel, 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 One is the King of Israel.
Once again, same thing, basses. Ready, go.
Noel, 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 One is the King of Israel.
Tenors in the same place, please. Ready, go.
Noel, 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 One is the King of Israel.
Once again, tenors. Ready, go.
Noel, 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 One is the King of Israel.
Tenors and basses together. Ready, go.
Noel, 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 One is the King of Israel.
How we doing, tenors and basses? Feel like you're getting it? Get the altos for a second, please. So the ending there at 105. L, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Go back to 93 altos. Sopranos come in first. Noel. Let me hear the sopranos there, please. Here we go. Why is it not moving up? It should go. And the altos have a split there, so the sopranos on the word on the syllable L should go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and altos can either hold the G the whole time, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 for the lower alto. Let's go back and do those two parts together. Oh, I see why it's not moving. I had another part muted. I apologize. And the split is not in the altos, it's in the sopranos. I apologize. It's just, I've got a bunch of tracks I'm looking at here. So let's do soprano 1 for a second. That's the one that's going to climb up at the end. Here's soprano 1. Does that make sense? Okay, let's try all sopranos and altos together, then we'll put it together with tenor and bass. Sopranos first. We'll add the tenors and basses.
What is the King of Israel?
Good, now let's go back to page 6, letter B, measure 61. And put these kind of 3 sections together. Here we go.
They look at her, they look at her, and saw a star shining in the east beyond them far.
Altos, sopranos.
What is the King of Israel?
And now we're at letter C, the first kind of big climax of the song. How are we doing on those opening 9 pages? I know there's some tricky measures, some tricky timing. Not everybody enters together on a section.
Could you please play the last 4 notes on the top line at page 9 for the altos?
Yes. So let's start at measure 96. Right at the beginning of page 9, you have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, Noel. Okay. Let's go back to the bottom of 8. You've got a little echo part. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, Noel, Noel, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, Noel, born. Does that help a little bit to hear it isolated? The timing is a little tricky. Comes in sooner or later than you think, maybe, depending on how you're counting it. Okay, just for the sake of time, let's move on, please. Let's work for a minute on Shepherd's Pipe Carol. I used, there's a famous choir that some of you know about called the Choir of King's College, Cambridge. It's one of the oldest choir traditions in the world. Obviously, it's in Cambridge, and they start training the singers when they're young boys. And the choir sounds like it's women and men, but the soprano and alto parts are being sung by boys. But they've trained them to sing with a very round, mature sound. So if you didn't know better, you might think, "Oh my gosh, that's a really great sounding choir of men and women." But it's boys and then men singing the men's parts. And that's what I used to line up the rehearsal tracks. And so I'll use that in the background a little bit. Let me see here.
Going through the hills on a night all starry, on the way to Bethlehem. Far away I heard a shepherd boy piping, on the way to Bethlehem. Angels brought this message, dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come to bring us peace on earth, and is lying cradled there at Bethlehem.
Just for a second, I'm gonna solo up just the original recording.
Going through the hills on a night all starry, on the way to Bethlehem. Far away I heard a shepherd boy piping, on the way to Bethlehem. Angels brought this message, dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come to bring us peace on earth, and is lying cradled there at Bethlehem.
So that's a very sort of distinct sound from that choir. Everything they sing has that sound to it because it's recorded in a big cathedral, and it has that combination of boys and men. We're not using that as our guide because they say Bethlehem, which we're not going to do, and they say dance and sing, which we're not going to do. We're going to say dance and sing because it's not kind of natural pronunciation. And we're not going to do it with orchestra. We're going to do it with piano. So let me just hear the tenors and basses on page 1. Nice and slow. 2, ready, go. Going through the hills on a night all starry, on the way to Bethlehem. So the basses at the top of 4 have on the way to Bethlehem. And the tenors have on the way to Bethlehem. Let's try those 2 lines together. Bass, tenor, ready, go. Go back to the first phrase, 2 tenors and basses. And right at that moment, that same moment, measure 7, the altos have. Let's hear you altos on the way. Ready, go. See the dots over the notes? That means they're supposed to be sung kind of short. On the way to Bethlehem. Kind of, that dot means staccato, which is short. Let me hear the altos again at 7. Ready, go. Let me hear the sopranos there at measure 7. 2, ready, go. Okay, go back to the first phrase on the first page. 2, ready, go. And this one's not short and staccato. This one's legato and connected. 2, ready, go. To keep going, next phrase. if their sopranos have, let's measure 11 sopranos. Try it. 1, 2, measure 11 sopranos on the way to Bethlehem. And the altos have 2, ready, go. On the way to Bethlehem. Let's try those 2 parts together. 2, ready, go. Basses at that same place. 1, 2, measure 11 basses on the way to Bethlehem. Once again, basses go on the way to Bethlehem. Tenors, 2, ready, go on the way to Bethlehem. Once again, tenors, ready, and on the way to Bethlehem. Try those 2 parts together, bass and tenor. 2, ready, go. Alto and soprano together, and all the parts, ready, go. Go back to the first page and just do this opening section. 2, ready, and going through the hills on a night all starry. 2, next phrase. Far away I heard a shepherd boy piping. Makes sense? Now try it with the recording and see how you do. Let me turn off the British people and turn on the piano track. Ready, go.
Going through the hills on a night all starry, on the way to Bethlehem. Far away I heard a shepherd boy piping, on the way to Bethlehem.
How you doing just on that opening section? I know it goes by quickly. And you'll end up singing it again with a different set of words. One more time. Ready and go and
Going through the hills on a night all starry, on the way to Bethlehem. Far away I heard a shepherd boy piping, on the way to Bethlehem.
and then we're at this chorus at letter A. This section happens throughout the song. So once you learn this one time, you get to repeat it, and you've learned a big chunk of the song. Let me hear just the basses going into the chorus.
On the way to Bethlehem. Angels brought this message, dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come to bring us peace.
That much again. We'll do it slow here in a second too.
On the way to Bethlehem. Angels brought this message, dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come to bring us peace.
It's sort of liken this to Here Comes the Sun, the middle section that has the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let me hear the basses, please. Right at letter A, top of 5. 1, 2, ready, go. Angels brought this message, dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come. Just that much again, basses. 1, 2, ready, go. Angels brought this message, dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is. So the way you count it, if you care, starting at dance and sing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. So again, starting at dance and sing, ready. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. That's the counting. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. Ready. Dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come. Go back to letter A. 1, 2, basses go. Angels brought this message, dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come. So it is complicated. I'm trying not to get too deep in the weeds of the math of it. I'm trying to teach it more kind of by rote, hoping that will make it easier. Because a lot of times complicated things are easier to learn by rote. Let me hear the tenors in the same spot. Letter A. 1, 2, ready, go. Angels brought this message, dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come to bring us peace. Once again, tenors. 1, 2, ready, go. Angels brought this message, dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come to bring us peace. That sort of makes sense, tenors? It's kind of crazy, right? Let me hear the basses one time.
On the way to Bethlehem, angels brought this message, dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come to bring us peace.
Let me hear the tenors in the same place, please.
On the way to Bethlehem, angels.
Nope, that wasn't the tenors.
Angels brought this message, dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come to bring us peace.
One more time, tenors.
On the way to Bethlehem, angels brought this message, dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come to bring us peace.
Tenors and basses together.
On the way to Bethlehem, angels brought this message, dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come to bring.
It's kind of tricky. It's the trickiest part of the whole song, but once you get it, then you've learned a big chunk of the song. Let me hear the altos in the same place, please.
On the way to Bethlehem, angels brought this message, dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come to bring us peace.
So let's do alto slowly. 1, 2, ready. Angels brought this message, dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come. Just go from the dance and sing part. 1, 2, ready, go. Dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come. One more time. 1, 2, ready, go. Dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come. Try it with the track here, altos.
On the way to Bethlehem, angels brought this message, dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come to bring us peace.
My hope is that over time, with repetition, that this crazy fast multimeter line will start to sort of feel normal. If you play it under your pillow at night while you're sleeping. Sopranos, can I hear you for a second?
On the way to Bethlehem, angels in the sky brought this message, now dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come to bring us peace.
One more time, and then we'll do it slow.
On the way to Bethlehem, angels in the sky brought this message, now dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come to bring us peace.
So let's go slow, sopranos. So 1, 2, ready. Angels in the sky brought this message now. Dance and sing for joy that Christ the newborn King is come. The end of that line is ba 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 ba. Try that just on ba ba ba. Ready and ba 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 ba. The words there are King is come. Newborn King is come. The words are up above. Try once again, sopranos. Back at letter A, 2, ready, go. Angels in the sky brought this message nigh. Dance and sing for joy that Christ the newborn King is come. One more time, 2, ready, go. Angels in the sky brought this message nigh. Dance and sing for joy that Christ the newborn King is come. Try with the track, sopranos.
On the way to Bethlehem,
Here we go.
angels in the sky brought this message to dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come to bring us peace.
Altos with the track.
On the way to
Here we
Bethlehem,
go, altos.
angels brought this message, dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come to bring us.
Altos and sopranos.
On the way to Bethlehem, angels in the skies brought this message, dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come to bring.
Tenors with the track.
On the way to
Here
Bethlehem,
we go.
angels brought this message. Dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come to bring us peace.
Basses with the track.
On the way to Bethlehem, angels brought this message. Dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come to bring us peace on earth, and he's lying cradled there at Bethlehem.
Tenors and basses together.
On the way to Bethlehem, angels brought this message. Dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come to bring us peace
All the parts.
on the way to Bethlehem.
Angels in the skies brought this message, dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come to bring us peace on earth.
Now let's go back to the beginning and do just that much.
Going through the hills on a night all starry, on the way to Bethlehem. Far away I heard a shepherd boy piping, on the way to Bethlehem.
Angels in the skies brought this message, dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come to bring us peace on earth, and is lying cradled there at Bethlehem.
So, how we doing? I know it's tricky. I know it goes by quickly. I do think it's learnable with slow and with some repetition. Some people, when they encounter a piece like this, they go, "Oh, this is exciting. I can't wait to kind of dig in and learn it." And some people go, "Oh, this is too hard. I can never learn it."
Paul,
Yes.
this is Sally. I'm having trouble getting the note from for the altos at measure 7, the on the way to Bethlehem, following the tenors and basses. Could
Okay.
you just do that once or twice?
Yeah. So the tenor and bass line goes. And here's your note. They go, the last line, and there's your note. I don't know how to tell you to find that. Does that help hearing it slowed down like that?
Can I also hear the next on the way to Bethlehem? I don't think I have the tune right for altos.
Yeah, so that's kind of tricky. So the line before that one goes. And the altos start here. Sorry. The line before it again is. Part of the trick is that it goes, yeah, somebody's saying our soprano is supposed to sing Newborn King. Yes, so somebody's just alerted me to the fact that at 19, the recording doesn't say Newborn King is. I think the woman who recorded the tracks for me did not see those lyrics up above. She sang the lyrics down below. So she probably sang King is born. But it's supposed to be Newborn King is come, because the lyrics are up above. Do you see what I'm talking about, sopranos?
Yes, I do. Paul, do you think we could say it in these measures 38, 39, 40? It'd be helpful to say it a couple times before we have to sing it so fast. I think.
38. Oh, yes, we could. So let's go back to dance and sing. Let's just speak it for a second.
Okay, yeah.
Let's everybody just speak it for a second starting at dance and sing. This is top of 5. 1, 2, ready, go. Dance and sing for joy that Christ, the newborn King, is come, or King is come. Go back to dance and sing. 2, ready, go. Dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come. Once again, 1, 2, ready, go. Dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come. Sopranos, you have that different line. Dance and sing for joy that Christ the newborn King is come. Does that help to hear it slowed down like that? So what I'm snapping is 8th notes. So if we went back 2 measures to letter A, 1, 2, ready, go. Angels brought this message. Dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come. Let's try sopranos because you have a different line with a different rhythm. Just sopranos. 1, 2, letter A, sopranos. Angels in the sky brought this message nigh. Dance and sing for joy that Christ the newborn King is come. Once again, sopranos. 1, 2, ready, go. Angels in the sky brought this message nigh. Dance and sing for joy that Christ the newborn King is come. Sorry if this is tedious. I'm just trying to break it down into manageable pieces. Let's try singing it slowly and I'll play along. Here's bass, tenor, alto, soprano. 1, 2, ready, go. Once again, it's kind of hard to play. 1, 2, ready, go. Try it with the track.
On the way to Bethlehem, angels brought this message. Dance and sing for joy that Christ the King is come to bring us peace on earth, and His light veiled there in Bethlehem.
Now let's try something. Let's go back to the beginning and try this section that we've been rehearsing. But then when it gets to the top of 6, it goes back and does another verse. So it's all the same notes, but verse 2 lyrics. Let's kind of get a sense of that. I wish I could play it better. It's the beginning. Here it comes.
Going through the hills on a night all starry, on the way to Bethlehem. Far away I heard a shepherd boy piping
On the way to Bethlehem. Angels cross this message, dance and sing for joy. The Christ the King is come to bring us peace on earth, and is lying cradled there at Bethlehem.
Back to verse 2.
Tell me, shepherd boy, piping tunes so merrily on the way to Bethlehem. Who will hear your tunes on these hills so lonely on the way to Bethlehem?
The chorus repeats.
Angels cross this message, dance and sing for joy. The Christ the King is come to bring us peace on earth, and is lying cradled there at Bethlehem.
I just had an idea. I could post slowed down versions of these tracks. They would sound a little funny because it's stretching out the waveform, so they have a little bit of a funny sound to them. But that might help if you could hear your part slowed down for a minute, because right now you're having to rehearse everything at full speed. Let's just do that section again. Verse 1, chorus 1, verse 2, chorus 2. Here we go.
Going through the hills on a night all starry,
On the way to Bethlehem.
far away I heard a shepherd boy piping
On the way to Bethlehem. Angels cross this message, dance and sing for joy. The Christ the King is come to bring us peace on earth, and is lying cradled there at Bethlehem.
Back to the first page.
Tell me, shepherd boy, piping tunes so merrily
On the way to Bethlehem.
Who will hear your tunes on these hills so lonely
On the way to Bethlehem. Angels cross this message, dance and sing for joy. The Christ the King is come to bring us peace on earth, and is lying cradled there at Bethlehem.
So I'll make slowed down versions and put them in a Dropbox folder, and have the office send the link out. I don't know that they will be willing to post them all on the website because it's like 20 more tracks.
So can you say it again so I understand what'll come in my email? It'll come in my email and I can click on it?
If they agree to, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you, Paul.
I don't, so what I'm asking them to do is extra. So I don't
Yeah,
exactly
I
know
get it.
how they're going to respond. Let's move on to another song so we don't shoot ourselves in the eyeball. Let's do the Vivaldi Gloria. I'm trying to work on some of the harder things. I know that makes for a challenging rehearsal. But there's not a whole lot of point in singing the stuff we already know.
Paul,
Yes.
can't we just slow down the speed of the tracks that you already have to practice?
You can. YouTube allows you to do that.
Yes.
So yes, you can.
But it's easier the way you suggested, Paul, for me anyway.
And it might be that does YouTube go down to half speed?
I don't know.
Yes, it does. 3/4, half, and even quarter, I think.
So I would probably end up doing mine at 3/4 speed or something like that. So if you know how to do that on YouTube, that can be a really useful thing. If you're somebody that downloads the MP3s, you might not be able to do that. There is software you can buy. The software I use is called the Amazing Slow Downer, which I think is such a funny name because it just says exactly what it does. You drag an MP3 in there and there's a little slider. You can go down 1%, 2%, like you can really fine tune it, and it doesn't change the pitch of the song. It just changes the tempo. And then you can also change the pitch without changing the tempo. So it's a really useful thing. But if you get much slower than 50%, it's really hard to sing along with it because the beats are so far apart. But anyway, if you know how to do that on YouTube, you're in business already. Let me just get set up here with the Gloria. Let's see where we are. The piano track. Closer to where you come in. Do you know where I am? This is going to be like top of 4. Ready, go. Gloria, Gloria. Gloria, Gloria, in excelsis Deo. How are we doing on this opening section? I'm assuming that all of you have rehearsed this, maybe this part with your the choir that you attend live. Here it comes again. Gloria, 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 Gloria. Just that much again. Gloria, 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 in excelsis Deo, in excelsis Deo, Gloria. Anybody feel uncertain of the notes or rhythms in that opening section? I wish this weren't true, but that's the easy part. It gets progressively more difficult as we go along. It's sort of like he tricks you. Oh, this is easy. I can sing this. It's got a fancy piano part, no problem. And then, so let's start where we just finished with the basses. Here comes basses. Let me mute the others. Gloria, 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 in excelsis Deo. Just that much again. I'm starting at the bottom of page 5, basses. 1, 2. Gloria, 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 in excelsis Deo. One more time, basses. Deo. 1, 2. Gloria, 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 in excelsis Deo. Tenors, let me hear you in the same spot, please.
Deo.
1, 2.
Gloria, 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 Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Once again, tenors, bottom of 5.
Is Deo.
1, 2.
Gloria, 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 Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Tenors and basses, bottom of 5, please.
Is Deo.
1, 2.
Gloria, 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 Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Make sure that you're pronouncing the word in as een, because it's Latin, it's not English. So when you see the word that looks like in, it's een. Can I hear the altos, please? 1, 2.
Gloria, 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 Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Once again, bottom of 5 altos.
Is Deo.
1, 2.
Gloria, 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 Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Alto, tenor, bass, bottom of 5.
Is Deo. Gloria, 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 Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Sopranos, bottom of 5. 1, 2.
Gloria, 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 Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Sort of makes sense, even though it's challenging. The notes make sense. Here comes again, sopranos. 1, 2.
Gloria, 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 Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Alto, soprano together.
Is Deo.
1, 2.
Gloria, 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 Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Tenors join, please.
Is Deo.
1, 2.
Gloria, 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 Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Basses join, please.
Is Deo.
1, 2.
Gloria, 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 Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Now go back to where you first sing, and let's do this whole big chunk in one thing here. So let me park it. Let me show you where I'm parked. Make sense? So I'm parked top of 4. Here comes. 1, 2.
Gloria, 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 Gloria in excelsis Deo. In excelsis Gloria, 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 Gloria in excelsis Deo.
How you doing so far? The Arlington Heights Choir sounds absolutely fabulous, even just while they're reading it and learning it. And I'm guessing the same is true with the other choirs because it's so beautifully written. Let's continue now, the section at 38.
Gloria.
Let's do basses first for a minute.
Gloria, Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Same thing again, basses. Ready, go.
Gloria, Gloria in excelsis Deo.
One more time.
Gloria, Gloria in excelsis Deo.
And now tenors, please. What was he thinking?
Gloria, Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Once again, tenors.
Gloria, Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Tenors and basses together, please. Ready, go.
Gloria, Gloria in excelsis Deo.
He's a master of tension and release, don't you think? Here come the altos. Ready, go.
Gloria, Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Once again, altos.
Gloria, Gloria in excelsis Deo.
I assume there's still Italian people in the world with the last name Vivaldi, right? His descendants or other descendants with that name walking around with the last name Vivaldi. That's got to be kind of cool. What's your name? Bob. Bob Vivaldi. Here comes altos. Ready, go.
Gloria, Gloria in
I just realized I've been missing some messages in the chat because then this new version of Zoom, the messages don't appear automatically. They're like in different threads. So I apologize if you send me a private message, I might not see it right away. I'm not trying to ignore it. Alto, tenor, bass, here we go. Ready, go.
Gloria,
See where I am? Ready, go.
Gloria, Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Sopranos by yourselves, please. Bottom of whatever page that is, 6. Ready, go.
Gloria, Gloria
Once again. Ready, go.
Gloria, Gloria
All the parts, please. Here we go. And 1, 2, ready, go.
Gloria, Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Good. Now back to where you first sing, page 4. And do this whole section, please, right before that you sing at page 4. Ready, go.
Gloria, 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 in excelsis Deo, in excelsis Deo.
1, 2.
Gloria, 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 Gloria in excelsis Deo.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, ready, go.
Gloria, Gloria in excelsis Deo.
How we doing? Feel like you're getting it? Some of you have sung this before in high school or in community choirs, like it's a somewhat common piece if you've been in choir world. If you haven't, this might be the first time, and it might seem a little bit daunting just because it's a serious piece of music. That feels like a good stopping place for today. Thank you so much for showing up and for your hard work. I'll post this on YouTube, and then I'll get busy creating slowed down tracks for Shepherd's Pipe Carol.
Thank you, Paul.
Thanks, Paul.
Thank you.
Thanks, Paul. Have a good weekend.
See you
Take
next
care,
week.
everyone.
Thank you, Paul.